Hola, hola, dímelo, que lo que es contigo, maní, dímelo. What up, everybody? I am Victorious. My real name is Fayez, but I recently, the past couple of years, found out that my name is Arabic, and it stands for Victor. Hold on a second, let me put my laptop to charge before this bitch dies on me while I'm doing this. Yeah. Let me move a little bit more back. Yeah, that's good right there. That's good right there. Certain things I gotta keep out of frame. My name is Victorious. I am currently 37, and I live in Queens, New York. I'm currently doing stuff with bottles. If you have bottles, the bottle deposit that is, not like plastic or just whatever. You know, I'm not talking about your Clorox bottles or your Fabuloso bottles. I'm talking about like the 5 cents. You know, currently the rate in New York is 5 cents. If you or know of anybody who collects them and wants to redeem them and get your money back, your 5 cents, right? You give me a call. I come by you. I pick them up, pay you cash, and have a great day. So in real sense, it's basically me. I am the machine that you normally see at the supermarket. That's me, but on wheels. So, okay. So I'm actually doing this video because I've been doing the worst thing, which is just not jumping into it. Like, I need to, instead of overthinking stuff and trying to whatever, I just need to turn on the camera and start shooting the shit. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Whatever. I'm really doing this more to kind of leave to leave a journal for my family, for whoever, you know. That's really why I'm doing this. I'm not really looking at it from a place where I'm trying to monetize and whatever. And if it gets there, that's awesome. Great. Fuck yeah. I definitely know I'm a people person, so people enjoy my company. I do tend to get down. I can be depressive in a sense, mainly because of my financial situation. That's mainly the driving force. Because if I had money, then I wouldn't feel a certain way. I would maybe, I don't know. I'm talking on my ass right now because I'm not financially stable like that. I am paying my rent. I can feed my 2 cats. I can buy myself some little knickknacks here and there. But whatever. But yeah. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I just want to put some stuff out there. Hopefully something can help. I do definitely want to show my journey. So the channel is called Road to Victories, which I feel like plays a good role in where I'm going. I'm on my road to becoming victorious. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just here trying to live in New York as a 37-year-old single male, which is not easy. Kind of sucks ass, actually. I really want to get out of New York. There's nothing really me looking forward to in New York. The cost of living is super expensive. What else? Food. Let me not talk about everybody was like, oh, eggs and this and the other. But also another thing too, like, and that's a whole nother rabbit hole where like the food system out here is just ass too. People say it's good, but yeah, whatever. Depends on where you are, and if you want good food, you gotta pay more money. And then on top of that, everything is now labeled organic. So is it really organic? Unless like you're yourself going and like have somebody that you know that works at a lab and they're gonna test it for you and be like, oh yeah, this is actually organic and blah blah blah. Or if you work at the facility that are making this stuff. But let me not go into that shit. But I actually want to take this moment right now. Hi. If you're watching this and you're one of my homies, I would really appreciate if you could come on here, right? A Zoom call and just chop it up with me. Talk about stuff, what's happening in your life. We could chop up about different topics, whatever, you know. I would very much enjoy that. So again, if you are one of my homies, right? If you know me and you're watching my page, or if whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I genuinely just enjoy having conversations with people and being able to discuss things, because I think that's one of the things that we're able to do, that we all have the ability to do. And I want to run that up, like my credit history report, whatever. But yeah, I want to make that happen. And again, this is an invitation to my peoples. Please tap in with me. I shot a couple of you a text message. If you got it, respond, please. I would appreciate that. And yeah, pretty much that's about it. Also, if you're still watching, I'm gonna be very minimalistic when it comes to the editing on this, unless I'm referring to like certain things where, if I'm not just like, you know, shooting the shit and voicing stuff out. But if I'm diving on a topic, like I want to talk about agriculture, I want to talk about the current state of like the food, which is partially agriculture. But if I am going to be talking about a topic, I will be doing the following. I'm going to be recording my screen, and I'm going to be doing this real time with you here on finding the information and doing all this, that, like, again, or maybe with, I don't know. Again, I'm not going to get too crazy on the editing part. I will do the homework, whatever. And yeah, I'm just gonna like just run with it, pretty much. But yeah, I just gotta turn the camera on and just keep going, because it's like going to the gym. At least if you show up to the gym, you showed up. You might not get a crazy workout, but at least you're doing something. Something that I'm actually fucking up on, because I need to get my big ass to the gym too. Yeah. Because my man titties is not popping right now. And yeah, just this is me. I'm hoping things get better. I'm doing everything I can to keep my mental health as best as possible. It is not easy. Again, living in New York is not a cakewalk to anybody who thinks that. And if you're a migrant, if you're understanding exactly what I'm saying, or if somebody could translate for you or whatever, America's dope, but do your homework. Do your homework, learn, have a plan, come out here, do what you got to do, and execute. And that's it. Don't think that this is like, there's a whole saying back in the day where like the streets are paved with gold, but yeah, whatever. Depending on what kind of gold you're looking for. If you're looking for bottles in the street, then you definitely got gold everywhere. I mean, there is money being thrown on the floor, because the 5 cents on the bottle, you might not have that association, but there is definitely a value to that bottle. But yeah, please like the video, subscribe. I mean, I'm not really asking for subscribers right now, because like barely anybody or whatever, but if you want to subscribe and keep up with what I'm doing, please be my guest. I'm going to keep putting more videos out like this and just speaking my mind, talking about what's going on and shit. And yeah, I hope to get a couple of my homies to go on here and be able to jump on, do the Zoom meetings with me and have these discussions. And yeah, I want to share other people's road to victories as well, to get to a point where like where they are today, where they're aiming to be, what kept them going there. And yeah, all right guys, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Again, like, subscribe, and yeah, have a great day. Thanks.